Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Dodger Baseball. I am Jimmy the Greek, and we are coming to you from Ebbets Field for Game 15 of this 1951 Dodger Strat-O-Matic baseball replay. At one time, we thought the Dodgers were coming out of the slow start, and instead, they are losers of the last two games. They've fallen back under 500 as they come into this afternoon's game with a record of 6-8. They're 3 games out of first place. Pittsburgh 4-7, and they currently are sitting at 3.5 games out of first place. Both teams sit at the bottom of the National League standings through the first 15 games of the Dodgers schedule. Taking a look back in time, on Wednesday, May 2nd, 1951, the Pirates defeated the Brooklyn Dodgers by a final score of 4-1. Dodgers line went 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Brooklyn went 3 runs, 5 hits, and an error. The pitching matchup today, the pitching matchup then, was Don Newcombe, who went 7 1/3 innings with 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 of them were earned. He walked 3 guys and struck out 6. On the other side of things, it was Murry Dickson starting for the Pirates. Again, both guys on the bump today. Dickson went 9 strong innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of which were earned. He walked 4, struck out 4. Dickson picked up the win. He moved to 3-0 on the season. And Newcombe, the loss, he fell to 2-1. An opportunity for Newcombe to get to 3-0 today, or perhaps fall to 2-1 as he did back in 1951. As Newcombe comes into today's game with a 2-0 record, 411 earned run average. He's pitched 15 innings so far, 16 hits, 8 walks, 6 strikeouts, and 3 home runs. An exciting game yesterday. Dodgers fell on the short end of it as they blew a 4-run lead in the 9th. Clem Labine blew his 2nd straight save. The Pirates scored 5 in the 9th, took the lead. Then Gil Hodges gave the Dodgers hope in the bottom of the 9th with a 2-out solo home run that tied it up. But the Dodgers couldn't get away from the mighty bat of Ralph Kiner, as Kiner had a big blast in the 11th that put the Pirates up for good, and they ended up winning yesterday 10-9. So the Dodgers send out Don Newcombe, and again, he will be opposed by Murry Dickson this afternoon at Ebbets Field. Dodgers look to try to get back into the win column and at least split this 2-game set with the Pirates here at Ebbets Field, as the first offering of the afternoon from Newcombe is on the way, and it is a 1-9 to Castiglione. Pete Castiglione comes into today's game hitting .385, a 1-9. And that's a ground out to short. Solid way for Newcombe to start the game, as he'll face George Makovich. 1 out, a 3-9 offering to Makovich. And a ground out to second. 2 quick outs. It'll be Gus Bell. And a 5-2. And Bell draws a 2-out walk, and that brings up the mighty bat of Ralph Kiner. He's only hitting .263, but he's got 5 long balls already this season. And the 2-out offering to Kiner is a 4-10. And that's a fly to right. That ends the inning. Pirates go quietly after the top of the first. And no score. Brooklyn coming to bat for the first time, as Hermansky leads things off. And the first offering from Murry Dickson is a 3-7. And that is a fly ball to right. 1 away. Beautiful day here at Ebbets Field, as split chances for both lefties and righties stand at 8. Home runs for lefties is 13. Home runs for righties is 18. As Furillo steps up with 1 out. It is a 2-8 to Furillo. And a line out to short. Snyder now, walloping a mighty 155. 1-7 for Snyder. On a split chance, it is a 1, and Snyder picks up extra bases here as the ball rolling along the wall could be an inside the park home run. 1-10, and we're going to wave him around. And the play at the plate, is a 19. 18. And Snyder gunned out an exciting play. He gets the triple, but he's gunned out at home. And the Dodgers go quietly after one. We are knotted at 0. Again, we are very aggressive on the base paths. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This time, Snyder gunned out as Pete Reiser will lead things off in the top of the second. And the offering from Newcombe is a 4-7. And a strikeout for Newcombe. One away is George Strickland. He had a huge game yesterday, trying to break out of that slump he started the season out. He's at least got the average back over 100. As a 6-11 on the way to Strickland. Ground ball to third base, 2 away. And a 6-5 offered to Manny Bosgel. 6-5. As Bosgel swings and misses. 1-2-3 inning go the Pirates. Jackie Robinson to lead things off. Bottom of the second. 1-7 from Dickson. Single for Robinson. He's on at first. Not going anywhere. As Hodges digs in. Hodges gets a 6-4. Fly ball to center. Robinson stuck at first base with 1 away. And Campanella now. 4-8. Force play at third. Robinson's out at second. I'm sorry. Force play for the third baseman. Robinson is forced out at second as Bosgel can't get the ball out of his glove. Campanella safe at first. Fielder's choice. So Campy now on at first. 2 outs. Pee Wee Reese up. And it is a 4-5 for Reese. And a force play by the shortstop. Campanella out at second. Pirates out of the inning. After 2, we're scoreless as Clyde McCullough, comes up, and it is a 2-7. And there's the first base runner for the Pirates as McCullough gets a leadoff single. Can't get the lead at first. And Dickson comes up, and Dixon's going to try to lay a bunt down. He does. Sack bunt to the pitcher, 1-3. McCullough moves up to second. Lineup turns over, and it's Castiglione to lead thing with 1 out. And he gets a 2-10. On a split, it is a 19. Base hit for Castiglione. Stop sign for McCullough at third. Runners on the corners for George Makovich. 6-11. Ground ball to second. 4-6-3. Newcombe out of the inning. No damage done after 2.5. The Pirates remain scoreless as Rocky Bridges will lead things off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the third, and it is a 4-9. And it's Strickland at short with an opportunity. A 10 and a 9. 10-9. And Strickland retires Bridges, 1 away. Newcombe now. 1-10 for Newcombe. Single for Don Newcombe. 1 out single. Turns the lineup over as Hermansky digs in with 1 away. Newcombe leads off at first. Dickson rocks and fires. It is a 5-8. And this is Bosgel at second. It's a 3, so it's a single. And it is a 12 and an error. So single and an error, that should move Newcombe to third. Hermansky does go to second. So now the Dodgers are threatening as Ferrillo steps in. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Pitch on the way is a 5-5. Sack fly for Ferrillo, and that scores Newcombe. And the Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. 2 away, Snyder up. Hermansky stands at second. And it is a 1-8. 1-8. And that is a ground ball to second. That's how the inning will end. Dodgers get 1, though, thanks to the Carl Ferrillo sack fly to center. And after 3, Dodgers up 1-0 on Pittsburgh as Gus Bell will lead things off here in the fourth. And it is a 2-4 for Bell. Fly ball left field, one away. Kiner now. 4-10. Fly ball right field, 2 away. And now it's Pete Reiser, 2-9. On a split, it is a 7. Extra base hit for Reiser. And this could be an inside the Parker. They're going to try for it. And the throw's coming home. And it is a 4. And he's in there with an inside the park home run. Naturally, he's going to be safe and score. Why? Because the Dodgers have a bad habit here early on of taking the lead and giving it right back up as the Newcombe gets 2 quick outs and then allows the inside the park home run to score. Pirates tie it up at 1 as George Strickland steps in. 3-6 to Strickland. And there's the strikeout, but the damage done as the Pirates tie it up. After 3.5, it's 1-1. As Robinson digs in for his second opportunity, and he gets a 6-8. And a walk for Robinson. On at first for the second time, and now Hodges. 5-8. And this is Bosgel at second. It's a 2. So it gets through on a 10. And that'll move Robinson to third. So now the Dodgers are threatening again. Infield in. Campanella up. Pitch on the way to Campy. It's a 5-7. On a split, it is a 5. And Campanella, bases clearing, triple plates 2. And the Dodgers are threatening for more as they get 2 runs in. Campanella now stands at third. Reese trying his luck with nobody out. The Dodgers looking to extend the lead. As we've learned the last couple of days, no lead is safe with this Dodger pitching staff right now. As Reese steps in, he gets a 2-7 offering. And a single for Reese scores Campanella. So 4-1 Dodgers. Nobody out here in the 4th inning, and Rocky Bridges steps up. Pitch on the way to Bridges is a 1-6. Ground ball to short, double play. And now Murry Dickson and the Pirates 1 out away from minimizing the damage, and it's the pitcher Don Newcombe. And Dixon's offering is a 3-6. Newcombe strikes out, inning over. Dodgers plate 3 though, and after 4 lead it by a score of 4-1 as Monty Bosgel steps in. 3-7. And a ground ball to short. Reese makes the play, 1 away. Clyde McCullough, 4-11. On a split, and it is 11. It is an 11. And a line out to short, 2 away. Murry Dickson, will he hit? He does. Pitch on the way to Dickson is a 2-8. And he grounds to short. Good work for Newcombe in the 5th as he retires the side in order. Hermansky set to lead off for the Dodgers, who hold a 3-run lead. And it is a 3-3 from Dickson. And Hermansky draws a leadoff walk. Corners are in now, expecting the bunt. Furillo going to swing away. Pitch on the way is a 1-7. Fly ball center field. Hermansky retreats back to first. 1 away for Snyder. 6-5 to the Duke. And on a split, it is a 12. And that ball's driven to the center for extra bases. Trying to see if Hermansky will score. We are going to wave him around. 75% chance. Throw is coming home. We'll send Snyder. Not cut off. Play at the plate is a 5. So Hermansky scores from first. That's going to move Snyder to third on the throw. Great base running by the Dodgers. They extend the lead to 5-1. And Robinson up. Snyder on it. First, infield's in. Suicide squeeze coming. Robinson squares. He misses the pitch. It's a steal attempt, and Snyder is out. How impressive. Robinson, an A bunter with the infield in. Obviously, in the hardened ice version, that would adjust his rating some. Obviously, I'm sure it does here too. But an A bunter, and he misses the bunt. And Snyder is tagged out at home. So there are 2 outs now, and Robinson will swing away. It is a 6-3. On a split chance, it's a 9. And Robinson, a big blast, a home run, his second of the year. So he fails with the bunt attempt, but comes through with a solo blast and 2 outs. And the Dodgers, they've tacked on 2 more in the inning. They lead it 6-1. As Hodges steps in, he gets a 4-9 offering from Dickson. And that is Strickland at shortstop. It is a 10-6. 10-6. Hodges is retired. And that ends the 5th. Dodgers lead it now 6-1. As the Pirate lineup turns back over, it's Castiglione again for his 3rd at bat. He's hitting .400 this season. Limited at bats, though, as he's only got 14. In the actual game played, he went 3 for 4 on the day. Newcombe knows this is a big first out if he can get it. It is a 5-5 offering. And a strikeout of Castiglione. So big first out here in the 6th. He's got George Makovich and Gus Bell on deck. 3-9 to Makovich. And a ground ball to the second baseman. 2 away. Bell. Be nice if he could get him out here and Kiner could lead off the 7th. It is a 2-6 to Bell. And a split. It is a 17. Line out, second base. That ends the inning. Kiner will lead off in the 7th. And Newcombe pitching a gem so far. As the Dodgers lead it 6-1. Campanella comes up to face Dickson in the bottom half of inning number 6. Pitch on the way to Campanella is a 5-6. Ground out to the shortstop. 1 away. Now it's Reese. 2-8. Single for Pee Wee as he's on at first. Bridges comes up. Pitch on the way to Bridges is a 5-6. Bridges shortstop 6'4", 3 twin killing. That ends the inning, and that will end Bridges' day as a couple of defensive replacements coming in. First, Cox will go into 3rd, and we'll let Hermansky stay out in left for now. So just one defensive change as Cox comes in to play 3rd. Hermansky stays out and left. Not a great defender by any means, but you're not sure where Thompson fits into the lineup yet. So as Kiner comes up, top of the 7th, pitch on the way. It is a 1-7 to Kiner. On a split, and that is a 6. And a fly ball to center, so Kiner is retired. Big out there in the 7th. As Pete Reiser steps in, 6-11. Ground ball, second base, 2 away. And now it's up to George Strickland to extend the inning. He is hitting right at 100. 1-9 for Strickland. Strikes him out. So Newcombe has certainly settled in as he will stay in to swing away against Dickson in the bottom of the 7th. And it is a 2-2. And Newcombe pops to first, 1 away. Now it's Hermansky's turn. 5-5. Ground ball, first base, 2 away. And Furillo, 5-4. As Furillo Gets this one to the catcher. McCullough, an opportunity. It is a 5 on a 11. So McCullough makes the play. That ends the inning. Now Hermansky will come out of the game as we head to the 8th. And Thompson heads to left. Don Thompson out in left field. Don Newcombe has been dealing so far today. 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. And the 1 run came via the home run. Well, an inside the park home run, that is. So it's 6-1. Pitch on the way to Bosgel is a 5-12. 5-12. Hodges at first base. Going to have to come up with it. It's a 10 on a 13. An error. So 10 on a 13. Hodges makes an error at first. Bosgel's on. And now it's Clyde McCullough. Pitch on the way to McCullough is a 1-3. Ground ball third base. Cox turns the double play. Big double play, especially with the way things are going. They just need to get outs. As Billy Meyer, manager of the Pirates, bringing in Wally Westlake to pinch hit. The Dodgers just trying to put outs together, as they have seen several leads this year dissipate and turn into losses. So 2 outs. Westlake pinch hitting. Offering on the way is a 5-6. And a ground ball to the shortstop, and that ends the inning as Junior Walsh is brought in to pitch to the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 8th. The Dodgers again holding on to a 6-1 lead as Snyder steps in. Walsh's first offering to Snyder is a 4-7. And that is a pop to first. Robinson, 6-5. Fly ball to right field, and now Hodges with 2 down here in the 8th. A 6-8. 6-8. On a split chance, it's a 16. And a single for Gil Hodges, and that'll bring Campanella around for one more at bat. Hodges stands on at first. The pitch to Campanella, a 5-11. Another split chance. This time it's a 20. And a line to short. That ends the inning. That ends any threat the Dodgers were going to put together of adding an insurance run. And we go to the 9th. Pirates scored 5 in the 9th yesterday to take a 1-run lead. They score 5 in this one. It would also be important as it would tie the game. Dodgers have the top of the lineup up. It's the 4th time through. Newcombe has pitched marvelous up to this point. Let's see if he can slam the door shut on this complete game. As Pete Castiglione, 2-7, offering from Newcombe. On a split, it is a 19, and there's a leadoff single. So, of course, it can't be too easy for us Dodger faithful, as Castiglione leads off with a single. That's the 4th hit for the Pirates today, and that brings up George Makovich. Pitch on the way to Makovich is a 1-8. And Makovich ground ball double play. And there's a possibility that Ralph Kiner does not get another at bat, and that would be great for the Dodgers because that means they would have sealed the game up. But Newcombe got to get the last out, and it's Gus Bell. Pitch on the way to Bell is a 3-7. Fly ball center field, and the Dodgers are back in the win column as they finish off this one. Just an outstanding pitching performance by Don Newcombe as the Dodgers win it 6-1. Final line for us today: Brooklyn 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. Pittsburgh 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. Let's take a look at the box score from this afternoon's game. The winning pitcher, Don Newcombe, goes 9 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, and that was an earned run. He walked only 1 and struck out 5. Dickson takes the loss for the Pirates, 7 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Just a marvelous day for Don Newcombe on the mound as he improves to 3-0. Dodgers move to 7-8 on the season. Pirates, on the other hand, fall to 4-8 on the year. And the Dodgers will look to keep the momentum going on this homestand as the Cincinnati Reds come to town tomorrow. But for this afternoon's game, one last time, the Dodgers are back in the win column as they defeat the Pirates today, split this quick 2-game series by a final score of 6-1. So long, everybody.